Question everything, for the truth shall not be televised, and that's for sure. So with that, wow, 33,000 Gonzas deleted off the planet. Thousands of citizens that has nothing to do with that ugly word war deleted off the planet. Try to think about what my thoughts is when I see them type of numbers and think about war. Because war is an ugly word where people in suits and ties, cowards sitting behind desks and sitting with pens, willing to wipe out whole generations of people. Whole generations of people as they sit comfortably away from the destruction. Sending youthful young people out to their demise as old white wigs, gray-headed folks sit back pushing a pencil and a pen on what it is to be at war, where they'll never ever see the front lines of war, but they reap all the benefits of it. What a world we in. What a world we are in. A world where apples and oranges and pears and fruits and vegetation can grow wherever there's water, sunlight, and soil that is in abundance for it to do so. And instead, we on a planet where we gotta be born to it and then pay for being here. To people that was born to it like us, like they own the planet. They done set up a system of governments where we, as the body, the majority of the world's citizens that dominates these little a few of people that control the world, got us at each other's neck. Where we gotta run around and pay for existing on the planet that we all was born to, where the resources was already here for all of us. Somehow, we've been tricked through their schools and their trick bag teachings and their programming that they have a right to own the resources to make us buy them from them, to where they can take and bulldoze all the food and vegetation out of our communities, plow them over and put black tar on top of them and build buildings over it, and then put the food in private areas so that way they can grow it and control the people with owning the resources, so that way we have to work every single day to pay for something that was already here for all of us. Even go to war over it for them, wiping out thousands, hundreds of thousands of children, and over decades, millions of people, children and young adults, over their BS. And we don't see nothing wrong with it. The chosen. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Really. Chosen to do what? Do we see what's going on over there? Do we see what's going on right here in America when it comes to the Aboriginal Negroes of America? Who is orchestrating this much hatred for the world of humans to keep one another at each other's neck? Keeping us divided as if we have differences in the sense of what it means to need water, shelter, and food in order to survive. Stuff that we can work together and bring abundance to all of ourselves. Stuff that was already here in abundance. Animals that have multiple babies if catered to the correct way. Waters that are fresh water that, if not polluted, can bring drinking water to the majority of us. But instead, we allow these small groups of elitists, self-appointed gods and kings and queens and presidents and representatives to dominate us as the body of the world, as the world citizens. leading us into a destructional reality that will not sustain humanity from nowhere. We allow this to go on. We allow them to do this because we're in the majority. And for us to allow them to have all the resources and allow them to live wealthy, fabulous lives as you run out to worship them and get their autographs and vote for them, they don't give a goddamn about you. They don't give a goddamn about your children. They're about their power and their legacy and living good off of you. And you too messed up in the brain to where you can't even see that. You can't even wake up to the real reality that all this shit should be free. Because it was here when we got here. It was already here when everybody came out the womb. And we allowed them to trick us into this witchcraft of a word belief that they supposed to own it. That we supposed to own it away from each other. And then be at each other's neck, trying to get it back to survive as humans on the planet together. Bringing all sorts of rift and chaos amongst each other just to be able to have food, water, and shelter. Work all day, every single day of our lives to get a day off, to get a vacation, and don't understand we enslaved. We just don't get it, huh? We can't see past the lies and trickery and witchcraft that they got us under, so we self-destruct. Well, I just don't get it. And I just don't understand it. For that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.